Hi guys, it's Pavel back again for bassmusic.com with a review of a new pack from MyLoops, one of their template packages. I've done a couple of reviews for their sample packages and their ES2 presets. You can check them out on the site. I'll link them in the description as well. What we're doing this time is Revelations Volume 11. As you can see, they've had a bunch of templates out. Basically, these templates are full projects which cover all the major sequences like Live, Logic, Cubase, Fruity Loops, etc. And give you a full project with basically completed, with all the effects added, everything done, and you get a bunch of samples, presets and stuff. It's kind of a good way to give you a look into some of these artists and how they do it. For example, they've had Stone Valley and Fast Distance before, Airbase. As you can see, this one's from Mystery Islands, and like, as I said, it's Revelations Volume 11. It's out on this Friday, which is the 18th, I believe. It's not on their site yet, but by the time this goes up, it should be up there, and you can take a look at it and listen to the demos, etc. So yeah, we're just going to have a quick overview on what is in the pack. I'm using the Logic pack, but like I said, you get them with Ableton Live FL Studio, Cubase. You can kind of pick and choose which one you want to use. The Logic one actually comes as a Logic 9 project file, but as you can see, I'm using Logic Pro X, and I just converted it up, no problem. Basically, I just opened it up and then saved it as a Logic X project, and so far I haven't had any problems with it at all. So with the pack for Logic, and as you would the others, you get all the MIDI files in the folder there. So you get the sub bass, the plucks, the pads, the high bass, etc. And then inside the project file, you get all the samples that are included, obviously. This one is for the Logic inbuilt sampler EXS24, and then you get all the audio files. They include a whole bunch of loops and percussion and synth loops and stuff like that, so they're obviously all included. And then you also get the Synth 1 preset, because I believe all the synths, or most of the synths apart from the inbuilt Logic stuff, has been built in Synth 1, so you also get all the preset patches for them as well. So if we jump into the project file, you can see it's laid out, color coded, really nice. If I just zoom out from the project a little bit like this, you can see that we've got the whole project there. And if we have a look downwards, you can see, like I said, it's laid out really nice with the percussion up the top. You've got the kicks, the hats, loops, and a whole bunch of loops here that are complementing the percussion. Sorry, the kicks and stuff like that. And then we go down to the bass, the pads, the crashes, the effects and stuff like that. So it's laid out really nice. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly play you a little bit of the track and just solo out some bits and pieces so you can see what's going on. So I'll start from here. As I said, the tracks are laid out really nice. If we look into the mixer here, you'll see that each project is basically had all the treatment done to it. So you've got routines of buses, you've got groups. They've grouped up the drums, so you've got drum bus and stuff like that. You've got the side chain built in, and then all the buses that are running the effects. All the tracks are sent to these buses as well. So it's really cool, really nice. All the EQ has been done as well, and also leveled out really nice, as you can see. So on top of these projects, this is the first one I've looked at from them. And what it, you know, I have some people sort of say, well, what is the point of these templates? Because, you know, I think the biggest thing here, obviously you get some presets, you get some loops and stuff like that, which is cool. But the main thing is being able to look at the project and look at how it's been done by a professional. How to level your mixers, how to route through to the buses, how to EQ things. So you can basically go into different elements of the bass, the percussion, the drums, pads and stuff like that, and get a really good insight into how to EQ the pads, how to level out everything, what to route bus wise and stuff like that. So it's a really cool way of learning, and also, even if you want to wipe this out completely and start again, you've kind of then got this template down here to start to build your stuff. So you can put in different drums, build different melodies. So fundamentally make a completely different track. But you've got the elements there, and you've got it's kind of like a real life tutorial. So you can go into things and think, you know, how do you make that in this demo, for example? How do you make that roll and bass? How do you make that pad sound like that? And you can kind of look into it and go into it and see how it's done, and then see the overall mix of the track and see what is the best way to get a nice mix. As you can see, the levels are nice and low. There's a lot of headroom left on here, so it's a really cool way to learn and to look into, in this case, artists' projects and how they do it and how they kind of get that sound. So what I'll do, I'll just play you through a little bit. Hopefully the demo will be out of this soon, and you can take a listen to the full project. I won't play you the whole demo because it's quite a long song, but again, like I said, this is kind of just an overview really of as you know, if you've read my posts before and my videos before, I really do love what MyLoops do. They do things very well. They, as I've said before, they haven't got a massive catalogue, but all the samples they've done are really spot on. My last review of their latest pack, Reloaded, you know, in my opinion, it was the best sample pack for trance out there. I don't think there's anything that competes to it. Their presets are excellent, and although this is the first template project I've looked at, there are another 10 there to have a look at and have different feels and different styles and stuff like that, so they're definitely worth checking out. This one is Revelations Volume 11 by Mystery Islands. I'll leave all the links in the description below, but definitely worth checking out. I highly recommend these projects. They're some of the best. I have looked at other template files and stuff before, and there's some okay ones out there, but these ones seem to have a lot of effort. It's not just bunging in samples and sticking them in for different sequences and stuff. They've really taken the time and the effort to actually really work the sequencer in hand. For example, this one, Logic, like I said, you've got all the routings, you've got all the EQs specific to this sequencer, so it's not just a replication of each sequencer. You really get a good overview of how to use this project in this particular sequencer. So I'll just play you a little bit here, and yeah, we'll have a listen. yeah, so like I said, check out the demo that I'll leave below in the description, the article on bass music, and go over and check them out, MyLoops, and I'll see you in the next video.